In a heartfelt and unexpected gesture, pop icon Britney Spears recently reached out to fellow superstar Justin Bieber, offering support as he navigates a challenging period marked by public scrutiny and erratic behavior. The move, which has sparked widespread discussion, underscores Spears' empathy for Bieber, rooted in her own experiences with intense media attention and personal struggles. This public show of solidarity highlights the shared challenges faced by celebrities under the spotlight and serves as a reminder of the human side of fame, as both artists have weathered storms of criticism and judgment throughout their careers. Spears, known for hits like Toxic and Baby One More Time, took to social media to express her admiration for Bieber, reposting a photo of the baby singer with his 1-year-old son, Jack Blues Bieber. The image, which captured a tender moment between father and son, showed Jack's back turned to the camera, emphasizing the intimate and private nature of the moment. In her caption, Spears addressed her own critics, writing, "Shame on those who judged my home in my pajamas." This statement reflects her defiance against those who have scrutinized her personal life, a recurring theme throughout her career. Turning her attention to Bieber, she gushed, "I'm in love with this picture. So beautiful," and tagged Bieber's account, signaling her support in a public and heartfelt way. The post quickly garnered attention, with fans and observers noting the significance of Spears' gesture given her own history with public judgment. The context of Spears' support is particularly poignant given Bieber's recent behavior, which has raised eyebrows and sparked concern among fans and the media. Reports of erratic actions, including an incident where he was seen smoking a large blunt at Coachella and posting unsettling content on social media, have fueled speculation about his mental and emotional well-being. For Spears, who faced similar scrutiny during her own highly publicized struggles, Bieber's situation likely resonates deeply. In 2007, at the height of her own challenges, Spears famously shaved her head in a moment of rebellion against the relentless media attention she faced. In her memoir, The Woman in Me, she reflected on that period, writing, "I'd been eyeballed so much growing up. I'd been looked up and down, had people telling me what they thought of my body since I was a teenager. Shaving my head and acting out were my ways of pushing back." This shared experience of navigating fame's pressures likely informs her empathy for Bieber, who, at 31, is grappling with similar challenges in the public eye. Spears' outreach to Bieber is not a new development. Sources indicate that she first contacted him in June to offer support, and he has been leaning on her for guidance ever since. This connection is particularly significant given Spears' own history with a 13-year conservatorship, which restricted her personal and financial autonomy until it was lifted in 2021. The conservatorship, imposed during a period of intense personal turmoil, became a symbol of the challenges she faced under public and legal scrutiny. Insiders have suggested that Bieber's recent behavior has raised concerns about the possibility of a conservatorship being imposed on him, a prospect that Spears, with her first-hand experience, would likely view with deep concern. Her outreach to Bieber reflects a desire to support a fellow artist navigating the complexities of fame, mental health, and public perception. The public's response to Spears' gesture has been mixed, with some praising her compassion and others speculating about her own stability. Recent reports about Spears' living conditions have added fuel to the conversation, with sources claiming that her home is in disarray, with issues like unclean pet messes and a lack of regular housekeeping. One insider described her as having an episode right now, suggesting that while she is being monitored, no formal intervention has been initiated. These reports echo the kind of scrutiny Spears has faced for decades, from judgments about her appearance to critiques of her personal choices. Her decision to publicly support Bieber in the midst of her own challenges demonstrates a resilience and empathy that have defined her journey as an artist and public figure. Bieber's struggles, like Spears, highlight the toll that fame can take on even the most successful artists. At the peak of his career, Bieber was a global phenomenon, with hits like Sorry and Love Yourself dominating charts and earning him a massive fan base. However, the pressures of constant public attention, coupled with personal challenges, have led to moments of visible strain. His recent behavior, described as bizarre by some outlets, includes social media posts that have alarmed fans and prompted speculation about his mental health. Spears' decision to repost a photo of Bieber with his son suggests an attempt to focus on the positive aspects of his life, such as his role as a father, rather than the negative headlines. This gesture aligns with her own efforts to reclaim her narrative after years of being defined by media portrayals. The bond between Spears and Bieber, though unexpected to some, reflects a shared understanding of the unique challenges faced by child stars who transition into adulthood under the public's watchful eye. Spears, who rose to fame as a teenager with her debut album in 1999, and Bieber, who became a global sensation at 15 with his 2010 hit Baby, both experienced the intense pressure of early stardom. Their careers have been marked by extraordinary success but also by moments of vulnerability, from Spears' conservatorship battle to Bieber's public struggles with mental health and substance use. Spears' memoir offers insight into her mindset during her most challenging years, and her support for Bieber suggests a desire to help him navigate similar difficulties. The broader cultural context of Spears' gesture also raises questions about how society treats celebrities in crisis. The media's tendency to sensationalize personal struggles, often without acknowledging the human toll, has been a recurring theme in both Spears and Bieber's lives. Spears' public support for Bieber can be seen as an act of defiance against this cycle, an attempt to offer compassion rather than judgment. Her choice to highlight a joyful moment, Bieber's bond with his son, suggests an effort to shift the narrative away from scandal and toward humanity. This approach resonates with fans who have followed both artists through their highs and lows, many of whom have expressed gratitude for Spears' gesture on social media. As Bieber continues his journey as a father and artist, and Spears navigates her own path post-conservatorship, their connection serves as a reminder of the power of empathy in the face of public scrutiny. Spears' willingness to reach out, despite her own challenges, underscores her resilience and compassion, qualities that have endeared her to fans for decades. For Bieber, her support may offer a lifeline during a difficult time, reinforcing that he is not alone in his struggles. As both artists move forward, their shared experiences highlight the importance of understanding and support within the entertainment industry, where the pressures of fame can often overshadow the human beings behind the headlines.